today's class is just going to be a gentle, slow flowing flow. It's kind of my go-to flow that I do just periodically. It's just my one that always makes me feel good. It hits all the big joints in my body, the shoulders, the hips, the low back, and I find myself frequently doing this flow. All you need today is your mat and just some comfortable clothing. And I just will say in advance, some of the poses may be a bit more challenging. It's okay, you don't have to do those. You can always go back to a child's pose, a previous pose, or just sit there and be still. But be open in mind and maybe give something new a go. So we're going to start off in child's pose. So find your child's pose. Reach nice and long through your arms. Let your hips be heavy and sink back. Begin to let the outside world go. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And keep your legs in your child's pose, and on your next inhale, walk your arms over to the left and reach long through that right arm. And then on your next inhale, walk your arms back through center. And take your arms over to the right and reach long with that left arm. And inhale, come back to center, back to your child's pose. Reach long again with your arms. Spread those fingers wide. And when you're reaching with your arms, make sure your elbows are lifted up off the mat. So it's a very active child's pose. Take a couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, slowly come up. Bring your knees together. And you're just going to rest your the top of your head on your mat. And you can reach your arms back up behind you. You can have one hand grab a wrist, the other wrist. You can grab opposite elbows, or you can clasp your hands together. And just give your shoulders a rinse. Really broad across the chest. Then go ahead and release the bind. Rest your hands down. Sit back on your heels just for a minute if you can. If you can't sit back on your heels, go ahead and sit crisscross applesauce or whatever is comfortable. Inhale those arms out and up overhead. Exhale your hands down to your heart. And again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale your hands on down. And then one more time, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. And then release your hands down. Come back into your tabletop position. And on exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. And then inhale, drop your belly low, chin up. And again, exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. And then inhale low, belly up. back to a neutral spine. Press your hands down. We're going to come into our first down dog of the day. So curl those toes under, lift those hips up and back, and just adjust yourself. You can bend one knee at a time. You can stay still in your dog. Whatever feels good for you. But take a few breaths here. And then come back to stillness in your dog. You're going to step your right foot forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you're going to work towards trying to get that left foot, that left heel back down. So you're getting that huge stretch up the back of the left ankle, back of the left calf. And then inhale, step that right foot back in a down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, blow it out. Then step your left foot forward a little bit, maybe about a foot. And then again, work towards trying to get that right heel down towards the earth. It's not going to get there. When you make that action, you'll feel that huge stretch up at the back of that right ankle, back of the right calf, into the back of the knee, the back of that thigh, maybe even to your lower hip, lower bum. And then inhale, put that left foot back in your downward facing dog. Take a breath in here and a breath out. You're going to inhale that right leg up to the sky. And then bend that knee, open it up. You can try and look under that right shoulder or that right underarm if you like, so you tip your dog a little bit. And then inhale, come back, have that right leg up in the air. And you're going to swing it through and step your right foot through between your hands. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, reach those arms up. Come into Anjaneyasana. Opening up that left hip flexor, deepening that right crease. And breathe. And then exhale, lower those arms down. Curl those back toes under. Lift that back knee up. Left hand stays planted. You're going to twist and raise your right arm to the sky for dragonfly. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale that right hand down. Go ahead and firm up your stance here. You're in your low runner's lunge. And you're going to inhale and try and bring your arms up. If you can't bring them up, you can keep them down. Still stay right here. I like to bring them up, get the full pose. Reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing here. And you can stay here, or if you'd like to, you can slowly lower your arms down and around. Broad across your chest. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. And again, you can stay right here if you'd like. And last option here is to lean forward, keeping that spine nice and long. So you're really building some strength in those legs. You're balancing here. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Reach up. And then exhale those hands back down. Step that right foot back. Come into your downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here in your dog. And then inhale that left leg up into the air. Bend that knee if you'd like. And if you want to tip a little bit, you can look under that left shoulder, your left underarm. You feel that stretch along the left side into the left hip flexor. And then inhale, straighten that leg back up. And then exhale, step that left foot forward between your hands. Drop that back knee down. Your hands can stay down here. They can come up to the knee, or you can come up into full Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, lower those hands back down. Curl those back toes under. Lift the back knee up. And again, you can stay here in your runner's lunge if you'd like. Or if you'd like to, keep that right hand planted. And twist and raise that left arm up to the sky for dragonfly. exhale that left hand down. Again, stabilize your stance, get your feet firmly planting down. And then you can stay right here. If you'd like to, you can bring your hands to your knee. You can bring one hand up, one hand down, or you can come up into full crane pose. Take a couple breaths here. Again, you can stay right where you're at, or if you'd like to, you can lower your arms down and around. Again, squeeze those shoulder blades together so you're broad across your chest. And you can stay here. Last option is if you want to lean forward, go ahead and lean forward. Anywhere you're at is great, but just breathe. And then inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale, lower your hands back down. Step that left foot back into downward facing dog again. And take a couple breaths. And while you're in your dog, see if you can bring your right hand and reach it towards that left ankle or foot. Inhale that right hand back. And then release the left hand, reach it towards the right ankle or foot. And inhale that left hand back. Again, you're going to inhale that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. This time you're going to plant that back foot all the way down to your warrior two foot. And you're going to cartwheel your hands up and come into your warrior two pose. Take a couple breaths here. And then lean forward, rest your right forearm on that right thigh. Reach that left arm all over your head. Reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then inhale, come back to your warrior two. Flip that front palm up. Take that right hand high to the sky. You can look down at your back foot, or you can look up at your top hand. Whichever feels better for your neck. And then inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten that front knee and begin to hinge at your hip. And you can reach for a block. You can reach for a bag of flowers, some blankets, a pillow, either in front or in back of that foot. Take that left arm high to the sky for triangle. And just breathe. And then go ahead and cartwheel that left hand down and around. Curl onto those back toes. Step that back foot forward about half the distance, setting up for pyramid. Your knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight. You're going to inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. And then exhale, you're going to fold on down. And then inhale, lift up halfway, flat back again. Keep that left hand down on your block, your pillows, your blankets, whatever you have, or the floor. And you're just going to twist and raise that right arm up to the sky for Revolve Triangle. Exhale that right hand down. You're going to start to walk your hands forward and come onto the balls of the left toes. Your right hand's going to be out from your right foot about a foot or so. It may be off center a little bit. And you're just going to try lifting that left leg up. The right hand can stay there. And if you want to try and balance yourself more, you can try lifting that left arm up. And balance. Keep breathing here. And then exhale, lower that left hand back on down. Turn the left hips down. And then lower that left leg to meet the right. And fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and bow. Again, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. One more time, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Reach those arms forward, pull that belly in. That back is nice and flat. And then exhale, release those hands and fold. Inhale, begin to roll up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to mountain pose. Close your eyes. Stand here nice and tall. Take a couple breaths. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan, dive down. We're going to do a couple half sun salutes. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, begin to roll back and up, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, reach up, inhale. Exhale, swan, dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching the arms out and up again. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Reach up one more time, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. And then you guys are going to take your feet and step them back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here in your dog just to make sure you establish yourself. And then inhale that left leg up into the air. Exhale, step it through. Ground that back foot into the warrior two foot and then cartwheel your arms back and around. Come into warrior two. Stay here for a couple breaths. And begin to lean forward. Rest that left forearm on the left thigh. Reach that right arm up and over your ear. Reach nice and long. And breathe. Come back to your warrior two pose. Take a breath or two here. And then flip that left palm and take that left hand high to the sky. Again, you can look up at that left hand or you can look down at your back foot, whichever feels better for your neck. And then come back to your warrior two. Straighten that left knee. Begin to hinge at your hips and reach for your block, your blanket, your pillow, or the floor. And take that right hand high to the sky. And then inhale, lower that left hand or right hand and down. Curl onto those back toes. Step that back foot forward by half the distance, setting up for pyramid legs. Inhale, lift up to a flat back. And then exhale, go ahead and fold. Your knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight, whichever feels better for you. And then inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Keep that right hand planted and you're going to twist and raise that left arm up to the sky for Revolve Triangle. Exhale, lower that left hand on down. And then again, you're going to walk your hands forward, coming up onto those right toes this time. The left hand's going to be out about a foot or so from your left foot. It may be off center a little bit. And then you're going to begin to lift that right leg up off the mat. And you're trying to open your hip up out to the side. And as you start to open that hip up, see if you can bring that right arm up. and find some balance. This is your half moon pose. Take up your breaths here. You can do this at the wall as well. Or this is not in your and this is not in your plan to do today, then you can go ahead and take a child's pose. And then slowly lower that right hand down, lower that right foot down, and then fold on forward. Go ahead and separate your feet about hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and bend those knees this time and really sway in your ragdoll. Bending the knees with it. The hips are moving side to side. And then come back to center. Drop the hands, bring the feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. And again, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and bow. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. This time, bring your hands to prayer. Take a couple breaths here. You're pulling your belly in. You're squeezing your bum. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale, begin to roll up to a stance, reaching those arms out and up overhead. Exhale, come back into your mountain pose. Take a couple breaths here. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Go ahead and step back or walk your hands forward, whichever part of the mat you're on. Come back into your last down dog of the day. Take a couple breaths here in your dog. And then when you're ready, drop down onto your knees. And go ahead and take your knees wide, toes together. Push back into your child's pose again. Take a deep breath here in your child's pose. And a deep breath out. Come back up to your hands and knees. And just shake your hips out a little bit. And then I want you to go ahead and take your right arm, reach it up to the sky and so we're reaching our right arm up to the sky and twisting, reach, reach, reach. And then drop that right arm back behind you. So you're opening up the front of that right shoulder. And then inhale that right arm back up high. And then exhale, come down and thread your needle on the right. Your left arm can go up to the sky or it can tuck behind your back. Last option is if you want to add some balance, you can lift the left leg up, you can hover it, you can stretch it back, whatever feels good for you. But take a few breaths here. And if your left leg is lifted, go ahead and slowly lower it down. Bring your left arm back around your mat. Slowly uncurl that right arm, take it up high to the sky, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, lower that right hand down. Shake your hips out a little bit. Maybe walk your hands forward a little bit. And just lean forward, drop your hips, push back, drop your hips again. And one more time, push back, and then drop those hips one more time. Come back to your tabletop position. This time, twist and raise that left arm up high to the sky. Reach and take broad across the front of the left shoulder. And then drop that left arm back like you're shaking someone's hand. Thumb is up. And then inhale that left arm back high. And then exhale, come down, thread your needle on your left. The right hand can go up into the air. It can tuck behind your back. Last option is if you want to try and balance, you can hover that right leg, or you can straighten it right out. Whatever feels good for you, but just take a couple breaths here. If your right leg is lifted, slowly lower it down. Bring that right arm back around to your mat. Slowly uncurl that left arm, take it up high, reach, and then exhale, lower that left hand down. Again, shake your hips out, walk the hands forward a little bit, and drop those hips down. You can shake a little bit, but make sure when you're doing this, you're pulling your belly into your spine. Don't dump into your low back. Push your knee back a little bit, and then come forward again. And then walk your hands back, come back into your tabletop position. Again, shake those hips out. And then go ahead and swing your legs around. Whew. And you're going to bring your bottoms of your feet together. Pull those feet in as close to your body as what's comfortable. You can rock a little bit side to side. But then come back to stillness. Keep that spine nice and tall, and just lean forward a little bit. Inhale, come back on up. Take those feet out to diamond pose. Sit tall with your spine. And then exhale, go ahead and surrender down and fold, reaching those arms nice and long. This is when I like to be on carpet because I grab the carpet and it really activates the shoulders all the way down. So you can grab onto your mat, but it isn't the same. So if you're on carpet, go ahead and really pull on your carpet. Take a couple breaths here. Next, inhale, slowly walk the hands back. Bring the knees together, stretch the legs on out, shake them on out. Point and flex the feet a couple times. Okay, so now we're going to get into our outer hips. So I always like to do half pigeon on the floor. But if you want to do the half pigeon where you just cross the right ankle over, bend the leg, bottom leg up if you want, or you can stay here and lean forward. I'm going to swing my legs around. I'm going to come to tabletop and I'm going to bring my right knee towards my right wrist. That right foot stays flexed, so it's active all the way down. I stretch the left leg back nice and long, and then I can fold on forward. I can rest on my forearms. We're here for about 10 or 12 breaths. here in half pigeon on the floor. Slowly push yourself up. And then you're going to slide that front knee back to meet the back knee. You can push up into a down dog and do some hip circles. Or you can be at your tabletop and do hip circles. If you were seated in your hip opener, you can just uncross that leg and shake those legs on and out. And then when you're ready, we're going to do the other side. So left ankle can come onto the right knee. You can stay here in tall. You can lean forward. You can bend the bottom leg up. Half pigeoners out on the floor. In your tabletop, you're going to bring your left knee to left wrist. Again, keep that left foot nice and hardly flexed. That right foot or that right leg stretches back long. And then you can come down onto your forearms or maybe even rest your head down. Either way, no matter where you're here for about 10 or 12 breaths. So close your eyes and just breathe. And then slowly come back onto your hands. You're going to slide that front knee back to meet the back knee. Again, you can tuck toes under, come into a dog and do some hip circles. Or be on your knees and do hip circles. If you're seated and you had your left ankle cross over the right, uncross it. You can pack the legs out. You can rub them out, whatever feels good for you. Whichever hip opener you did, after you're done counterposing it, come back to have a comfortable seated position with your legs out nice and long. Knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight. And you're going to inhale those arms out and up. And then exhale, round your spine and fold. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back up, shake it out a little bit. Right leg comes out to a slight angle, left foot bends inside. You're going to sit tall and you're going to twist your body over the right leg, walk your hands down and fold. You can grab onto that right foot or reach towards that right foot and just let your head fall and be heavy. Inhale, walk the hands back on up. Twist your body over the bent knee or the left knee. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back on up. Lower the arm down. Kick that left leg out. Bring the legs together, shake it on out. Then left leg goes off center. Right foot comes into the middle. Grow tall with your spine. Twist, and you're going to walk your hands forward and fold. Reaching towards that left foot. Knee can be slightly bent or it can be straight. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Twist your body over the right knee or the bent knee. Inhale, the right arm up. And then exhale, side bend over to the left. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, come back on up. Lower the arm down. Stretch that right leg out. Bring your legs back together. Point and flex your feet a couple times. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lay down on your mat. You're going to have your knees bent. They're about hips distance apart. Take a breath here. Let your body settle in a little bit. And then you're going to pull both knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Come back to center. You're going to keep the left knee. Inhale that right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower that right leg down towards the earth. And on your next inhale, take that left knee, cross it over your body, twist off to the right, and extend that left arm out to a T. Palm is facing up. Inhale, come back to center. Pull that right knee underneath the left. Rock side to side a little bit. And then come back to center. Keep that right knee. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, drop that left leg down towards the earth. Inhale, take that right knee, cross it over your body, twist off to the left. Right arm reaches out to the T, and again, your palm is facing up. Inhale, come back to center. Pull that left knee underneath the right. Go ahead and lift your head, lift your shoulders, squeeze into a tight ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, lower the head and shoulders down, lower the feet down. Stop your feet lines. Take both arms out to a T, palms facing up. And you're going to stretch both legs up towards the sky. And just take a breath or two here. Next, inhale, bring one at a time your knees back into your chest. Lower those feet down again. Stretch those legs down long and inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Full body stretch. And then exhale, lower the arms down by your sides. Go ahead and stretch your legs out as to how you would feel if you wanted to be in Shavasana. I like having my feet about as wide as my mat. My arms are kind of out wide too when I do it, because that's what's most comfortable. And then I always grab my eye pillow and put it over my eyes so the room gets nice and dark. And I just settle in here. Begin to deepen your breath. Make some small movements with your fingers and your toes. Go ahead and inhale, reach those arms up overhead, full body stretch again. And then in an exhale, go ahead and bend the knees up. And you'll roll off to your right side and pause there for a breath or two. Exhale, press your hands into your mat. Come back up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And I hope you liked my little gentle slow flow that it's my go-to. It just helps all my parts of the body that are tight and stiff feel a little bit better. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your mind be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much. If you do not have an eye pillow, you can take a towel and put it over your head, or if you took a layer of clothing off because you got hot once you got moving, you can always take that shirt and put it over your eyes. Anything to just darken the room. It just helps you get into that Shavasana a little bit better, deeper. It really helps you to tune the outside world out. So I hope you guys are doing well. I love and miss you so much. Mwah. Have a good day.